There's something that's been on my mind. I want you all tonight. Make it right. Hello? Yo, what's up, man? This is all man from San Francisco. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Good morning to you. Thank you for calling in.
How you doing?
We're good over here.
Just checking in, see how y'all doing. Supporting y'all show.
Yeah, well, you're on the air right now. You're live. Tell us what's
Okay.
on your mind right now.
Yo, this is on from San Francisco. I'm calling in to promote my show that comes on every Wednesday on Blackout Radio. 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every Wednesday, and we promote people that's coming up in the game, that's new and up and coming artists, and get on there and support, promote their show and talk about hip hop.
Okay.
Working on the mixtape that's coming out, Taking Back Hip Hop, and I'm working on my CD that's coming out later this year called What Happened to Hip Hop. But I'm also that's what I'm doing right now, and just promote and networking with people and stuff like that. And I'd like to thank DJ NIKKI for hooking me up with Sean Sullivan. He's gonna be on my show. He's been on my show, sorry. And I'm gonna have her on my show next Wednesday. So looking forward to that. And vibing with her. Stuff like that. So that's basically it. So what y'all talking about? What's y'all discuss? So what's your topic today?
We talk off the top of the dome. We don't have anything in particular right now because we're just starting, but we try to free agent here, As we sit here, we think about topics. Even though I have a few that, a couple of questions that I have to ask, but you have to tune in to listen. To hear the questions. I'm sorry. I can't do the questions now because if I do them now, then, You understand?
Oh, that's all right.
So just continue to listen. And
Yeah.
thank you for calling in. I know it's early over there in San Francisco. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. So you up early on your grind.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm up networking and checking in and networking, promoting our brand and everything. Thank you for playing, getting ready to play my music and a couple of my artists' songs on your show in October and September, so I thank you for that.
All right.
So I just thank y'all for promoting and doing y'all thing. Keep on doing y'all thing.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
Have a great day.
All right.
You too. Bye.
So what's up, y'all?
Hello. Yeah, we're here now. We're live.
What up?
Welcome to the Let's Be Clear radio show, live here on IXS Radio. We got our brother from another show. Wiz is in the building. We might as well make you a pair of. You might as well be on two shows. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, Lady Grace. Yeah,
Just crashing through,
Yeah, that's it. That's how we do. And we got DJ K NIKKI in the house.
What's up?
And the man behind the wall, Big Al, is in the building.
Big Al.
Phantom.
He said the every week you change your name.
The Phantom.
Every week you change your name.
The Phantom of I-Axis Opera.
Yes.
So we're gonna do a hip opera now. That's what we're doing.
Oh yeah, that could be done.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
You can sing?
Who?
What makes you think I can't? Listen to the tone of this voice.
Oh, no.
Listen to the tone
Just
of
because
this
you
voice.
have a deep voice and you might sound like Barry White on the low
Okay, so
don't
for the
mean you
first
can
time-
sing.
Freddie Pentagram.
For the first time,
She called you Freddie
I
Pendergrass.
heard her. I heard her. But here we go. For the first time on I-Axis Radio,
It's not gonna happen.
this is Big Al singing. Here we go.
All right.
If I didn't care.
He
Okay,
might.
and at least get your own stuff, okay? Don't bite, okay? But anyway, so there's so much happened this week. Oh my gosh.
What?
So
What happened?
so much. Like this president that they got sitting in the White House is like every day he proves himself to be one of the biggest idiots that's ever been born.
Yeah.
What did we do now?
Like, okay, what is this lady? Kalaya, whatever her name is.
Kamala.
Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Harris.
Yes.
He called her mean and nasty.
Why?
But you know,
Because he's first of all, he's a racist and he don't like women.
No.
That's number one. And two, he's a racist and
Wait,
he
no,
doesn't like
he
women.
loves his daughter.
Oh, he loves
But
his daughter.
Yeah,
just saying, I'm
we
just
don't
saying.
know how much
But
he love her, but
his
he
daughter.
love her. Yeah, but you know, I think what I think is that now he's afraid.
Of what?
He's afraid that you know
He's
because
gonna
now he's trying to steal the election like he did last time because
Yeah.
now I see them taking mailbox off the streets in certain states because there's gonna this whole corona thing that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it's going to reach its highest peak again during election time.
Mm-hmm.
So then people will not be able to go out and vote.
Or be scared to.
Or they're going to be scared to go out and vote. So now they have this thing with sending in your vote and they got them taking mailbox off the streets so that
Ah!
you can't send it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you see what's going on. People need to stay woke and see what's going on.
And they cutting the
And-
funds.
Yes. They doing cutting the funds for the post office so that there's not people out there working so that you can't get your vote in on time. What kind of mess is going on?
But have you seen this message going around? I'll read it. I don't know if it's true or not, so let me know. It says important. You don't need to mail in your ballot. States allow for in-person drop-off at your county clerk or registrar or your local board of election. Look online for your county and find where to drop it off. Don't let Trump's sabotage of USPS take away your right. Is this true?
I don't
It
know.
could be.
I
It
don't
sounds
know.
like it is because that's what's going on in the news right now. They're like literally. I was watching the news and they were removing mailboxes off the streets.
Wow.
I think it's
The
like
big
13
one?
yes,
Oh, my
because they
goodness.
don't want the people to mail in their vote. If you can't mail in your vote and you can't go to
Oh,
the
yeah.
polls,
Yeah.
then who's going to win by default?
Yeah.
But I don't
And
even
he's
trust mailing
scared.
stuff out
He's scared
there.
because he knows that a lot of people like Biden, and now that
Hold
he
on.
has
Sleepy
a
Joe, as he called him.
okay, Sleepy Joe. Everybody likes him, and because he picked this minority woman, because she's not fully black, she's not fully whatever
Oh,
she
she's
is.
Asian. She
She's-
Indian. I don't know.
Yeah, she's like Asian, Jamaican.
Indian.
Yeah, something like that. And because he picked her, he feels like he's gonna lose. So now it's time for the sabotage to start. Now it's time to put the coronavirus back in high gear. Now it's
Or a
time to
new
stop
virus.
people from going to the polls and vote.
I have a question because I'm not. I should, but I'm not too privy about politics. Is Biden and Kamala a better choice?
I mean, we don't know that. The verdict is still out.
Yeah, for what I
From what I understand, that Biden might have did some things or said some things that he probably shouldn't have said.
and help pass some laws, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But my
Same
thing
thing
is
with her,
this.
right?
And with her,
Yeah,
with
same
as
thing
a
with
district
her.
attorney,
Yeah.
you know, and as you know, the prosecutor, because you remember the movie that Michael B. Jordan first starred in, but he even though he was for a while, but the train station? I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot what it's
Fruitful
Yeah,
Station.
Yeah.
She was the prosecutor on that case.
Wow.
Yeah, so
So
I don't know who's the better. And then
So
you know
that's
sometimes they
what
say
equals-
you know what you got, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can survive 4 more years of Trump. I don't know. I don't know if we can.
I think we're up after the act either way with both of them. I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel good with either one of them. So I don't know.
Yeah, and here's the thing, you know, of course there's not many candidates and not much of an option for us to choose from. But we have to look at what we're dealing with right now, okay? All of the antics, all the craziness. A lot of people, when they go to the polls, the first thing they're going to do is subconsciously vote for Trump because of this COVID thing with the supplemental funding and him giving money and him increasing the unemployment. And they're going to say, well, he took care of the communities. But is he really for the people? Has he been a president for the people? You know, at least I could say this: when Biden was vice president, he did a great job up there. Yeah. And that's what we need to look at. Forget about, see, everybody got skeletons in their closet. Everybody got things that they've done. Nobody's perfect. But who is the best candidate? Who is most capable of running this country for the people? See, Trump is not running the country for the people. He's running the country for his own needs.
Yep. And that's why he gave that money out. Because he wants y'all to feel like he did so much for. He's walking around saying he did so much for the black people. What did you do for the black people? What did he do?
Nothing. To me, I feel like this. It's a difference because when Obama ran, we had a relationship because we related to everything he said. You know, as far as him growing up, he wasn't rich. He struggled. He had college loans he finished paying off. His car had a whole, so it was a lot of things we related to him. We didn't look into him as black, but it's more of relatable. Somebody struggling and then coming up. With Kamala Harris, I don't know. I don't know her so much as far as her being a district attorney and a senator. District attorney, prosecutor, and she has skeletons. And her tactics when she attacked Biden on was the same thing. What, you gonna co-sign on him again with it? Or you for it? Because the segregation part, he was for.
Yeah, but you know what? I believe that everything that's happened happens for a reason, right? And I believe that all of this was put into place for the longest time. It was okay for her to run as run against him for president, right? So, because she had a relationship with his son, they all knew each other. They all hung out in the same circle. She knew his son, right? Biden was the vice president. We all know that. I'm sorry, whoever don't think so, but Obama was the best president that the United States have seen since I don't know when.
Kennedy.
Okay, Kennedy. And Obama was the one, I think, told him to run for president. Let's put this lady on the thing because the people will vote for her. They will vote for them. Because America wasn't ready to see a female president. They're not ready. They're not ready right now. But here's the setup. You get her in office, right? You get her to run as vice president. You get her in there and you make her do she does whatever she says she's going to do for the people. And then in the next 4 years, there you go, you're woman president.
No, he might run again.
I think Trump is tired.
He's been tired. He should have never been there in the first place.
To me, he knows he basically know he got this because people with this, it's causing so much chaos that people's not going to vote. They think they're going to hurt Trump by not going out and voting.
Nah, you gotta vote.
You gotta vote.
Right, that's the wrong thing to do.
Vote against him. Even if you don't like these people, there's somebody else on the bill. It's not just the two of them.
Yeah, you got Kanye and...
Yeah, so I'm voting Kanye.
Right.
Yeah. But and who else?
I'm like...
Kanye's running mate is going to be Nick Cannon.
But I'm just saying, what if Kanye gets in? Because you see how Trump got in.
Yeah. So
he was shocked. Even his wife was shocked.
Because she didn't want to be there anyway.
Nope.
You know, it's just a sad situation.
Him and the whole thing.
We don't have nobody good to run.
No.
But
I'll take Al Gore right now.
Wow. But with that, I don't want to say this on the air. Like, is it already set up who's gonna win? Like, how the government is? Like, it seems like they choose who they want by sabotaging everything. So
Yeah, that's when they realize that there's not enough voters going to the polls, so they can manipulate the vote. But when there's enough voters going to the polls, they can't manipulate the vote. That's why, again, we got to use our wisdom and use our smartness and our intelligence to go out and vote. You ain't got to vote for Trump. You ain't got to vote for Biden. But go out and do something with that ballot that you have.
Yeah,
because
don't
those
just leave it
numbers
there.
is what make the difference.
Yeah, that's the realness. Because they going to try to sabotage it. They going to do whatever they can.
do it now.
Because,
yeah.
I mean, to me, what's his name again? The orange man?
Trump.
He
Cheetos,
won by
Cheetos.
He won by default. He wasn't supposed to win. Hillary was supposed to win that.
He was shocked.
Because
I know he was shocked.
exactly. Because it was that it wasn't the electoral votes. It was
It's the popular vote.
The popular votes.
So again, they have these regions where they can dictate whether you become elected if you get certain votes in those certain. So if you win that region, then you accomplish that area, and now they say, okay, you won that region. Okay, that's why it's important that we don't give him the upper hand this time around. Okay, and that happened because a lot of people didn't vote in certain regions. You know what I mean? So we got to be smart about what we're doing, and we got to look at it like this. Again, yes, we live under the United States government, but it comes a time when we as a people got to start taking things in our own hands and stop relying on everything from the government. Okay, let's start building black businesses and black communities again.
Yes.
Let's start opening our own banks. Let's have them come to us for finances and stuff instead of us having to go to them. Okay, let's set up our own support systems in our communities where people don't have to run to the government and ask for handouts and things of that nature. Okay, we've got back away from kingdom-minded things as far as building a community that's for the people. That's for the people, and that's the only way that we're going to survive. Let's stop killing each other. Let's stop robbing each other. Let's stop committing these atrocities against each other. That's the only way that we're going to be victorious in the United States as a people.
Go ahead, preach on, brother Al.
Go Phantom.
Phantom of the IXS Radio has spoken.
Yes, spoken.
Yeah, but you know, and speaking of that, like there was so many murders and killings in New York City this week alone. There was this one young man who had a girlfriend, and her brother didn't like that they was together because he was a little bit older than she was. So they stabbed this poor kid and set him on fire. He died yesterday. Last night in Harlem, 2 people got shot. 1 died. Somebody in Queens. I mean, everybody is rallying for this Black Lives Matter. I'm all for it. I agree. But if black people are killing black people and minorities are killing minorities, it's like I said before, you're giving them more power than they need. Because now they're saying, you know what? We ain't got to do it. They doing it to each other. So they still have the upper hand.
Right, absolutely. See, here's my problem with that whole situation. When somebody does something to us outside our race and our ethnicity and our community, we're all in the uproar. We want to march. We want to go and make a big stink about it. We want to get on TV. We want to talk about all these things that's being done to us. And then as soon as the door closes, we go in our own homes and we're doing this same thing to our own people. How can we point a finger at somebody else and we got a big tree sticking out our eye? You know, we have to fix our own homes and take care of our own communities and our own people before we start going out there talking about what somebody else is doing to us.
Right.
Okay? Because we're just as bad as they are.
Exactly.
So what examples are we setting? What are we telling our children? What are we telling those coming up behind us? Okay? What about our future? Okay? Our children are supposed to be our future. If we don't give them the great principles, morals, and values that they need to succeed in society, then we're all going to fail. There is no future.
Yeah.
DJ Marcus, going back to Trump, he said on Facebook, Trump didn't think he was going to win. The worst thing he did for himself was to run and win because now he's really exposed for who he really is, and now he's afraid of going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why he's gonna try to steal this election so he don't go to jail. Because I believe that he's going straight from the White House to the big house.
Well, you see all his people got out.
Everybody,
Even
he has
his lawyer,
nobody.
You know, and the sad thing is, we're doing all this, but we gotta wake up because everything is happening to us is martial law right now. You see how the basketball players is all locked in until October. If you make it to the finals, all the way till October, that's like a jail setting right there. You can't even, they can't go out the bubble to get food. They gotta stay in there. So a lot of them just like make excuses to go home. Family situation, go home. But when they come back, they got quarantine. When you go out of state, if you hitting these red marks that are high for the COVID, you got to come back and quarantine. And it's crazy because, you know, they got checkpoints.
Yep, they started here in New York.
Checkpoints. It used to be in the airports.
Yeah, now it's the bridges too.
Yeah, they be like,
George Washington Bridge, the Lincoln Tunnel, and the Holland Tunnel.
So what they do, they check your temperature?
Well, what they're doing is
plates and all
they checking license plates, which is not that's going to be a big problem. But they're not checking everybody. They're random, like they random, checkpoint. But however, there's so many people that live in New York that have out of town license plates.
yeah.
So what's going to happen is you're going to get pulled over with a Florida license plate, but you might have a New York license. So you're going to have to prove that you live in New York or you're going to live in Florida. And what's going to happen is now you're going to get in trouble for fraud. So it's going to be, it's going to get crazy before it gets better, y'all. So
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
So we just gotta wake up on that.
But even in that breath, even though it's going to get crazy, we need to prepare ourselves, especially us that live in New York. We got to hit the hardest during this pandemic, and we survived it. Okay, right now we have a 97% survival rate, which says a lot. So we got the not the cure, but we got the schematics on how to navigate through this thing and be okay. Okay, so if somebody's coming from out of town, we got to be the first ones to put up a stop sign that says, yo, you can't come to my crib. Okay, you got to go quarantine yourself. You got to go take care of the things you need to take care of so that we can continue to remain healthy. You know what I mean? So again, we got to stop accepting those things that we know are not good for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That is
So
true.
don't go to Al's house because you're not wanted. If you coming from out of town, do not come to IXS Radio. We don't want it over here neither. You can call us on the phone. You can Skype in.
We can
All
Skype, we
of that
can Zoom,
stuff.
we can do all of that.
And all that. All that. So that is tough. That is tough. But you know, this is what they've been living for a long while.
Yeah,
Definitely under this Trump administration. You know. So and also what he's doing as far as he's doing the $400, but he wants the state to kick up the other money.
And the state ain't got the money.
And if you check out the budget, it's only really for 4 months. So after that 4 months,
You on your own?
it goes right back to where you getting the regular.
So he got a lot of people thinking he's doing so much for them.
No, not if we keep about to get laid off. They talking about laying off city workers with Blasio saying, because they.
Well, that's
need
another
them.
problem.
What?
Oh yeah, Blasio.
Yeah, he's another problem. I didn't vote for him because I didn't think he was the best guy for the job. Because and then a lot of people feel like I don't feel sorry, or I don't not say feel sorry, but I don't base me voting for someone because I'm black, you got a black wife, you got a black son, you got a black daughter. To me, that's not a reason for anyone to vote for someone. So I didn't vote for him. And the things that he's doing now, to me, makes no sense. Now, these kids got to go back to school, right? And they want these little kids. And, a lot of little kids, because because of our city used to be this dirty rat infested, roach infested, when some places it's still like that. But a lot of kids have underlying health conditions.
Yeah.
So they want these kids to wear a mask all day, every day at school. The only time you get to take off your mask is when you go to the bathroom or when you're eating lunch. Okay, if that's to save their lives, okay, cool. Why not just save these kids by letting them stay home?
It's about
if
funding.
they're learning anyway from home, why can't they stay home and learn?
It's for funding. That's why. They need the money.
But
So
what
they
if
need
these kids go to
attendance.
school? Not even just the kids, but we're talking about the teachers. The teachers that have to go to school and the kids. And what I heard on the news this morning is because the hospitals need more nurses, they're not going to be nurses in the schools.
Yeah.
How do they take the nurses out of school
Yeah.
when there's some, like, if anything can happen to these kids? Like, I don't get what's going on, but
Because they don't care about
But you-
us. They care about getting money. If somebody's going to get sick their first 30 days, because I believe they need the attendance the first 30 days in order to get funding. So they don't care. So the kids going to get sick. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Somebody's going to get sick. A teacher, somebody is going to spread rapidly. I feel that way. I don't know about anybody else. But it's going to spread rapidly. And then they're going to say, oh, oops, okay, y'all can stay home and do it online.
all right,
but
let's
we got our
listen
money.
listen to what I'm going to say again. Right? School starts in September, right?
Mhm. 3 weeks.
When is the election?
November.
How many days they need?
30.
Okay, so when that 30 days, there's going to be so many people
They need to
getting
stay
sick
home
that have to stay home
with their
that
kids.
they're not. It's all a setup, and you
But
people.
a lot of teachers is opting out.
Yeah, a lot of
saying
teachers
no,
said they're not
no.
going because they have kids too.
Yeah.
You know,
And
they don't want.
make any sense.
And a lot of kids now are dying from this disease.
Yeah. It's
Right.
worse for them. So why send them back? If that's the case, if you need attendance, just let the teacher come in and act like there's some kids in there and they come out. How do you know? Yeah.
No, there's one teacher that I think school starts, I think in Las Vegas, and she had like how the pictures of the kids
Kids, oh, that's cute.
On the chairs.
On
on
the
their
table.
chairs because they got to
Oh.
do remote learning.
Oh, that's cute.
So
But I
Do
think
it like that, and that's the attendance.
I think
want
I
3
seen
days.
something where they already had to close the school down because of something.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Charms. How are you?
All right, you.
What's up, Charms?
What's up, man?
What's good?
Hi, everybody.
All right.
Hey.
So I just, I'm listening to you guys. You guys are doing a wonderful job. You have a wonderful show going on.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
I'm calling to play devil's advocate because I get all sides involved in this. But I'm looking at it also as an employer because I'm a manager as well as a parent. Yes, some of it is because they need the money. Because right now, New York City is not getting any money. But also, you have parents that have to go back to work. So who is going to be home with these kids? And I'm one of them. I have a situation where I have 2 little kids that need help at home. I can't be at work, but my employer is demanding that I go to work. So sometimes de Blasio is funny, but he also knows he has a city of workforce. Predominantly city workers, we're between the ages of 25 and 50. That means we're both work age. We may have kids at home, and a lot of us do. We're predominantly women. If they're calling us back into the office, who's at home with our kids? And the city cannot afford to be any more strapped than it is because there's no revenue coming from MTA. There's no revenue coming from parking. There's no revenue being generated except for those people that are still going to work. And we already got to cut 22,000 jobs in October. So it's a sticky situation all across the board. The real demon is the fact that these states are not getting any money. That's the real problem. So no matter how you look at it, his decisions are not favorable, but he also has a situation where you have how many New Yorkers? We got a 30 million unemployment rate in the United States right now. That's unprecedented.
That's crazy.
Right, and we survive. New York City is the force that drives New York State. If New York
for calling in. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Charms.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
she's
so
absolutely right.
yeah, she's right too because I
Damn if you
mean
do, damn if you don't.
exactly.
So it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, like the funding and everything, I get it. It's just that if this president wants to get the election, he gotta come up with the money.
Yeah.
And you know he hates New York, so he's not trying to give New York.
I don't know about now, cause you know he got.
He needs New
He
York.
needs us now.
He
Yeah.
needs New York.
So that's why they talking about giving essential workers a cut the tax cut break or whatever. We supposed to be getting this.
But we gonna
money.
pay for it later.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling you. That $1,200. Don't think that $1,200 was yours, cause it wasn't.
No, he go like,
You want to see a
And
tremendous?
he just got endorsed by the police department, the PBA, police department.
They
so
crazy.
you know they hate De Blasio right now.
Yeah, everybody, De Blasio's not looking good right now. So
Any Democrat coming in because was for the funding. So
yeah.
so they all for that now. So when I saw Patrick Lynch on TV yesterday, I'm like, oh my god, I know it's over. I know it's over. Because the thing that he said, because Trump's brother's in the hospital, so he said, well, if you can go to the hospital and then still see your friends and family, and I'm like, oh my god, and I was like, yeah, you're right, because if he made that time, but that's what he wants. That's what he wants. He wants to set up like all this. I don't know. It's just like he's like a virus.
He is the virus.
He's the original virus.
That's the COVID-19 right there.
He's the Trump 19. Yeah.
So I have a question. So what I'm not understanding is through all of this time, why isn't it that what's going on with the audio?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, they might,
Yeah.
Trump was in town, right?
Start talking about Trump.
So-
He shut
Yeah, right.
you down.
It's
So
gonna just-
we have our local politicians, right? We have councilmen, assemblymen, senators, you name it, who are supposed to be there for that immediate community area. So here in New York, they're telling them that, okay, these teachers got to go back to school, these children got to go back to school, and not taking into account that children carry germs all day, every day. Even when a child has a common cold, if they find out that child is sick, they tell them immediately, stay home because that child is going to infect all the other children. So can you imagine with COVID-19, why aren't these local politicians speaking up? We haven't heard nothing from anybody.
Nope. Not
Nobody. Nobody's coming to the community and say, look, we want to get the people in the community together because this is what's on the table. Nobody.
You right.
Nobody's saying anything.
Not even Ocasio?
But still, they out there campaigning. They trying to get your votes.
Yep.
They calling your cell phone.
They are
You know,
texting.
are you going to vote? Right?
Yeah.
Putting stuff on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, how they got all of that information out?
Come on now.
But what I don't understand is they want to open the schools, but the football season is canceled for now, for the fall. So they could stay home, but the kids gotta go. We can't go to lounges and clubs and stuff, but the schools could open. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, certain things could stay closed, but the schools could open and kids could go and play with each other.
They're getting ready
get
to
sick.
open back up the gyms, the museums,
That's another crazy thing.
and what else is the bowling alley? You can go bowling at 50% capacity.
I was in Virginia like a couple of weeks ago, right? When they was in phase 4. Now, I'm the only one wearing a mask in a lot of these. I went to a restaurant. I think I hit you. I was like, yo, the clubs is open.
You told me that, yeah.
I said the club is open. I was like, how the hell's the club? Chuck E.
Virginia
Cheese is
is
open.
You can't go down there now because they on the list.
Yeah, they on the list. I can't go see. I can't see mom. Mom, as soon as it's over, mom, I'll be back over there. I love you. But it was just so crazy that you gotta wear your mask. I was wearing the mask, and I was the only one. I felt like a superhero because everybody was looking at me like.
Oh, you was gonna rob somebody?
The work is not to give it. Not saying the workers wasn't being not doing what they supposed to do. They had masks, but the people that sitting at the tables was not having no mask, and it wasn't social distant. You know, so I'm looking at it like, damn, and you know, I'm staying way back because I know this is gonna be a big mistake. As soon as I left, my mom said the governor threatened that we're gonna go back to phase 2.
And he was not playing. He shut them down again.
But you gotta watch. It's all these Republican states that's opening up quick, and then. So I don't know. Maybe they want to do it because of the election.
Yeah, they're trying to get a vote.
I'm
They're
telling
trying
you,
to
y'all
get a
better
vote.
stay woke.
The popular vote. Come on.
Stay
You
woke.
see-
All of those towns they all red states. They're not blue states. They red states.
Look at Georgia, Republican governor and a Democrat man. Keisha Bottoms was going at him.
No, she
She
don't
was
play.
like, no, it's just like this. Like, she's against it. It's like how Blasio and Cuomo would go.
Yeah, go back and forth.
But I can understand where Cuomo is. Blasio just tries to just do stuff without having that talk.
And he's
with
the
Cuomo.
boss. Cuomo is the boss.
But he's like, I don't care. We're gonna open this up. I don't care. We're gonna do this. I don't want them to wear
The
masks.
ego thing.
Yeah, they be tripping.
But now, watch. It's gonna come to the point that if you're not outside without your mask, you're gonna get hit with a heavy fine.
Yep, they're gonna start doing that soon.
Which people ain't gonna mind because in the wintertime,
It's
you have
cold outside,
you have
isn't it?
another layer.
But listen, let me tell you something. I be sweating like I don't know what. Like, dang, I need to take this mask off. But anyway, enough of that politics. We're gonna take a music break and we're gonna come back at you with some questions, some hot topics, and anything else you want to talk about.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Let's
go.
Feels good. gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Just
It's been a long time, I shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. Think of how many weak shows you slept through. Time's up, I'm sorry I kept you thinking of this. You keep repeating your miss the rhyme from the microphone solo with. So you sit by the radio and on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Dance with the speaker till you hear it blow. Then plug in a headphone, cause here it go. It's a four-letter word when it's heard to control your body to dance. So dot text a tempo like a red alert. Reach your reflex and let it work. When this is playing, you can't get stuck with the steps. So can say, and I'ma still come up with a gift to be swift. Follow the leader, the rhyme will go deaf with the record that was mixed a long time ago. It could be done, but only I could do it. For those that can dance and clap your hands to it. I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was ink. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I escape when I finish the rhyme. I got soul, 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 soul.
Yes. We're back.
We're back.
I want to give a rest in peace to Edwin Thomas. That's my family. His sister Pat, Patricia Thomas, and Lawana. I'm sending you guys my hugs and kisses and everything you need to get you through. Just know that we're here for you guys whenever you need us. So we're going to give a rest in peace to him and to everybody who lost their lives this week. It was just so much, you know. NIKKI? No? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to just say a rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives this week. And that's it. So I have a question that someone sent me. So, okay, the question goes, you're dating someone and you let them come to your home one night. After that night, they begin randomly popping up, uninvited. What? Even after you told them not to, you like them, but you are uncomfortable with them just popping up at your house. What do you do? Do you tell them you will stop dating them if they don't stop? You keep dating them and ignore it, or cut them off and get a restraining order?
Order protection.
No, what happens to setting boundaries?
Okay. So the question was that you invited them to your house one night. After that,
okay, what happened
you
that one night?
spoke to them and told them that you were uncomfortable with the situation.
Oh, you did talk to them?
But yes.
Oh, okay.
However, they still showing up anyway.
Order of protection.
There you go. And a couple of brothers and homeboys that I know too.
Yeah, call your cousin Bob, your brother Joe.
Yeah.
Have them stand at the door.
Yep.
One of the answers was keep dating them and ignore it. But
No.
if you're uncomfortable, that was one of the answers.
Oh.
I don't know.
Can I move?
Can you?
I need to go over there. Can I walk?
Can you?
Can I? Do I have permission?
Do you have permission to walk? Where you walking to?
Towards your area.
My area.
Yeah.
I don't have an area.
I'm moving. Okay.
So yeah, the one of the answers were keep dating them and ignore it. But if you ignore something that you're uncomfortable with,
That's abuse.
that's something's wrong, you know. So you don't ignore something if you know.
Signs of a stalker. We should do a series called Signs of a Stalker and just name those things that stalkers do.
Oh, word?
You don't like.
Yes.
That's the list.
Yes.
Showing up at your house unannounced.
Like that. First of all, you can't come to my house unannounced.
Exactly.
Because if I don't know you coming, I can be in the house. I don't care if the doorbell rings and somebody's knocking on the door. I don't go to the door to answer the door.
The music could
Someone's
be
knocking on the
loud.
door.
Yeah, the music. could
Somebody's
be loud.
ringing the bell.
I am not opening it.
I'm playing devil's advocate. What if you're dating
Nope.
the FedEx guy or the mailman?
That's different because
Come
I get a
on, mail-
notification.
Like
when the mail comes to my house, I normally ain't home.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
just
get a
saying.
notification when they come.
Yeah,
Work at your job or something. He coming on your side.
nah.
You know
but
that usually happens.
but you have to call somebody and let them know. You
Yes.
can't
Yeah,
just
you
pop
can't
up
just pop up.
unannounced.
Set boundaries.
Yeah, well, you told them in the beginning that you didn't like it.
That's
wait,
a
hold on.
red flag.
So that first night he just popped up.
No. You invited him over one night.
You ain't listening.
Or you invited
No,
her
I'm listening.
over.
I just want to make sure.
Or
No.
you invited, okay, him or her. You invited them over one night.
Yes.
One night.
For only just one.
It's
night.
that wop.
Is the
that
wop?
wop.
Is the mid wop?
The wop.
Or the
No,
wop
the
wop?
wop.
Is
The wop.
Cardi B and Bill
that
Stallion.
nasty
yeah,
song.
and then after that, they pop up unannounced.
I mean,
They popped up the first time
he's
unannounced. You let them know you're not comfortable with them coming to your house
Like that.
unannounced.
And they
But
still
they
did it.
continue to do it.
It's time to get the breakup. They got to go.
No.
Break up
But
to
they gotta remember.
make up.
Ain't no makeups.
You
Sir.
don't let that person in.
Cause
Yeah.
they crazy.
You gotta let him. You gotta.
First of all,
have
you're
that
not coming in.
conversations.
You're not coming in my door.
Was their forehead big like I was telling you about?
Do me a favor, open the door and let him in.
Open the door, Richard.
I'm just saying,
Richard,
like
why
he
don't
coming
you
through, like, yo,
open
what up?
that door?
Yeah.
Yo, I
So my take on it is that
That's
we'll
abuse.
have that conversation again. We'll have that conversation the first time you pop up unannounced, and I will let you know if you do it again. You're not coming in.
Yeah.
I'ma punch you in
You
the
have to
throat.
let me
Yeah.
know. that
Do it
you're-
again, I'm gonna punch you in the
Are you
throat.
dating or is somebody you just seeing?
You're
'Cause-
dating them.
So it's cool because if us men say that to y'all, like,
Then that's
Oh,
that's
really?
abuse too. Y'all should tell her.
Exactly.
really?
That's why I said you're dating someone. It goes for men and women.
The woman
Nobody
should do
wants
that.
to, because
I
first of
can't
all,
get
I'm not gonna pop up at your house because
find something
if we're
wrong
just
with
dating, you might be dating somebody else. If I go knock on your door, I don't know what the situation is inside. I have to let
courtesy.
you know exactly that I'm coming over. I'm not just gonna come show up.
you don't
Family
do that.
gotta
You
do
don't-
that.
You're right. Your ladies don't do that. You just leave stuff.
Some
like
ladies
a
don't.
strand of hair. What
A
you sleeping?
That's
pop
by
fingernail,
accident.
right?
That's by accident.
I'm saying, wash the drawers and just leave it on the.
You
On
see,
the-
find the
hold
up,
slippers under
Wiz,
the
Wiz.
bed and
Yes,
whatnot.
Wiz, I said pop fingernail, and Lady D looks at her nail.
Because my nails don't pop off. These are my nails,
I'm
okay?
just
That's
saying.
why I was like, I don't know too many people that still wear press-on nails. That's just whack.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
They want to come back and bring your T-shirt. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I slept in your T-shirt. You're not the.
But you gotta call me first to bring all that over. Don't be just popping up in my house. Look, I would be real personal. I was in an abusive relationship years ago, and motherfucker used to always pop up at my job. Used to stand there till it was time to get off. I said I would never ever, but I was scared, so I didn't know what to do. But now I know what to do. When I see that red flag from the gate, get out. Like he said, order protection because they are out of their mind.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
you
got
don't
the
just-
gall to just come to my house whenever you want to, just pop up. Hey, how you doing? We don't live together or nothing. Or come
And
to
we
my
had the
job.
conversation.
Yeah, and I told you I felt uncomfortable, but you still gonna do whatever you want to do. That means you don't care about nothing but yourself, or you mentally ill, or something's wrong with you. You gotta go.
You gotta.
Damn, that was
That
deep.
first pop up. Gotta
That's
be dead.
it. It's
That's
the last pop up because if you let it go again, it's gonna keep happening, and then it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get violent. You don't want that.
Why you don't want to?
Yeah. Oh, it was good the first 2 times. What's wrong with you? Yeah, people's crazy. You can't. No.
I left my toothbrush here.
Nigga,
My
you said no,
toothbrush is
no,
at
no,
your-
She said no.
I'm saying. I thought I had a side of your bed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they just automatically move in and ain't got no key.
Right?
Word. And see, it's rough on us guys because if we don't saying that, oh, it's another chick, I'm saying word like this, and then they be like, whatever, I'm coming through. They demanding.
Then you need to call the cops. They deserve the same.
You can demand what
But
you
see,
want.
but see, hold up. But if a man call the cops, then he's a punk.
Yeah,
He's a
it's
chump.
true
He
though.
can't handle his business.
You're right, because when I used to work security, I used to see that all the time. The cops would come for a domestic dispute, quote unquote, for either a gay couple or the man call the cops. They don't take it seriously. Either take the time to come, or when they get there, it's like they're laughing at them. You know what I mean? It's not funny, but when you find out they get killed later on, then what? It's not funny. Women should do that. I'm watching this show. I don't know if y'all watch Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop.
Nah.
And Tahiri is on there.
Yeah.
It pissed me off because she was emotionally and physically abusing that guy. And then when he turned around and snapped, they went all in on him. She threw apples and everything at him. They didn't say nothing. But as soon as he turned around, I was like, yo, I felt that.
You know why I'm
I
laughing?
feel bad for Mano.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh,
You
that's
need
who
to
she
go.
was with, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
The reason why I was laughing is because there was a scene in what is that? Waiting to Exhale. Remember when he threw the orange at her?
Yeah,
He threw the orange. He called her a raggedy bitch. You didn't know how to treat you. But anyway, it's wrong on all sides. You know, you don't just show up. You don't hit people. You don't do none of that. If you can't talk it out, then walk out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you can't talk it out, then you walk out.
But you know what's crazy is it's hard to walk out because people lose their damn mind. Like people, I don't understand that part. If I don't want to be with you anymore, or you're doing something disrespectful to me, but you feel obligated to keep doing it regardless, and you come back and you want to hurt me because I said I don't want to be in this space no more, it's crazy. So you don't know if I say something, what if he retaliates or she retaliates on me? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like women out here try to run dudes over with cars and stuff because they say they don't want to be with them anymore.
Oh, you see that?
Why? Yeah.
That lady in Virginia.
Oh, that was crazy.
With the
And
fire?
then the back of the car, she picks up and throw it on him, and the girl would say, "He's dead."
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
she
He
killed
wasn't
him?
dead. No, he wasn't dead. He survived.
Yo.
She,
It's crazy.
you had to be real fed up with somebody. Like you had to snap, and I don't know.
Well, she did snap because she kept saying, "I gave you 18 years of my life. 18 years."
But damn, when did he start acting up?
He was like,
He had to
she was
start
like, I'm
in
sick of this
15
shit. I'm sick of it. I said, ooh.
18 years?
That's a
That's
long
dudes.
time.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. What
But
did he do?
I still don't.
But to run over him with a car in the mall, I don't
Yeah.
know.
She ran over him twice
Yeah.
She
But
backed up.
and didn't leave. Stayed there. When the cops came, she was leaned up on the cop car like, yeah, okay, I'm still here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
I still don't think that warrants you to run somebody if he cheated or whatever.
None of it
Yeah.
does, but you know, some people
you
can
snap,
tolerate
yeah.
a lot, and you know,
One day.
some people
Hey,
can't.
That
hey,
one
Wiz.
Yo,
Yvonne said her reason for coming back because she left her toothbrush.
see? Her toothbrush, her nail polish.
Right.
And what you do is you put it in a aluminum foil like your mom used to do when she throw change out the window, and you throw it out the window. Say, there you go, bye bye. What the hell you coming here for?
That's
For a
spend the night
toothbrush
bag.
when you pass by 3 CVS's?
Just, no, some of your ladies just spend the night bags be seeming like a trip.
I got a question. Why is it hard for men to tell? I'm about to say the B word. Why is it hard for men to tell women, yo, leave me alone? Like
It's not.
Like why they? It's not.
No, we tell them that, but they don't hear it.
Damn. But why is that? I
most-
wanna
Because
know that.
something wrong with y'all. Maybe it's the
Not all of us.
Excuse you.
maybe it's the
Excuse
chemicals y'all
you.
use in your hair.
He said it's the
Don't
one-
say
it's the
y'all.
chemicals in- He said the perm do it. It's the braids. It's too tight. Got your braids so
Some
long.
people don't get that honest, y'all. I'm keeping it real. That's what it is. They don't hear that. No, I'm not looking. They don't listen to that. I'm not trying to have something serious right now. They ain't trying to hear that.
They want to try to change that, but they can't.
They're friends. I mean, you gotta remember, y'all got
They
the Cameron
got-
Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Oh yeah, friends push.
Oh, he doing that? Yeah, that's your man. Go ahead, go get your man. He playing. All them dudes say that.
Is it a generational thing too? Is it that men supposed to?
It has nothing to do
Allow
with
that?
generations. They
been
come
doing
in
that
all
for-
shapes and sizes
they
and
been doing
colors.
that for the times. I don't know what to say about that. This is a dangerous situation. You have to really deal with somebody who's mentally understanding and all that. You know. But then again, if you make somebody comfortable, oh yeah, they gonna pop up.
Comfortable to
If you selling them
disrespect
dreams, hell yeah, they gonna buy that dream.
you. Right.
Yeah.
They
They already setting up your house and all that.
Oh, the TV will look good over there, and we should
Yeah.
change the curtains and stuff like. No,
So they play mind games and have the men thinking.
but
everything is
sometimes men have a tendency of making women feel too comfortable as well.
like they the main
You know,
one.
yeah. It all goes back to being honest and truthful with everything. Because if I'm coming over your house and I'm cooking dinner and I'm not gonna come over there, I'm not gonna pop up unannounced because
Yeah,
that's
right.
not what I do. Whatever. Anyway, but they have a tendency of making women feel too comfortable. If she's not the main chick, don't make her feel like a main chick.
So is it wrong, like if
So-
from the gate, from the gate, the guy tells a woman, "Yo, I don't want anything. I don't want to be exclusive. We just have a good time, whatever." Then as the time goes on, he starts treating her like, like girlfriend, boyfriend, but he still has that same mentality. Is that wrong? Is
Yes,
that
that's
misleading?
wrong because you're misleading her.
Why is it? Here's what I don't understand. So women always have this perception that a man should treat them like a queen, right? So you've had that conversation. Okay, we just want to keep this not exclusive, but we're gonna date, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna do that, we're gonna spend time together, but we're not gonna be committed to each other. And because he's treating you like a lady and treating you like a woman and doing all the right things by you, what makes you think that because that things has changed because he's treating you right? That don't make sense to me.
Like that. Okay, yeah. Like if he's being, I guess. Like if he's being respectful and like you said, treating you in a good way, and you still take that as if he's treating you like his woman, then who's right?
No, well, nobody should assume anything until y'all make that y'all have that
Absolutely.
conversation. Now,
Absolutely.
if y'all having a conversation and y'all agreeing that y'all in a relationship, then that's what it is. But until you have that conversation, you shouldn't assume that.
But a lot of ladies move into a relationship emotionally faster than dudes. So they already in it. Where guys just thinking like, yo, it's cool, let's just go with the flow.
Or some women think they can handle it, and then later on down the line they get feelings, and then in their mind, this is my man, but he's still saying,
If you dealing with somebody and it's like 4 months, 3 to 4 months, and you gotta ask, so what are we doing?
yeah.
Don't ask that question then.
Yeah, because y'all still ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing happening.
For him, he's just enjoying the moment. Oh, he's just enjoying the moment. So that's the thing. Oh, I was sitting back. Yeah. So that's what it is. It's like, so what are we doing? It's like, I thought we were just doing us.
Yeah.
See, listen, you know what? We're going to cut to the chase. I don't even go home now without calling before I come home.
You check
So how
yourself
somebody just going to
before-
show up at your crib
I don't
and not let them know that they're going to stop by or they're going to call and ask if it's okay?
But that's, you know what? Forget about relationship. Some people do that. Like, oh, I'm up the block. Can I come through? No. Like
I don't-
When you
That's still popping
No,
up.
that's
still
the same
popping up.
thing.
Like no. Like give me 2 hours or something. Like
No,
you just
give
want-
me notice.
like,
Like
give me
if
24 hours.
you don't know what I'm doing,
Yeah,
at
I
least
might have
24
plans.
hours.
I
Right.
might not be home.
Yeah, Nikki, that way you can tell Joey he got to leave.
Exactly.
You know?
See. You have no backup plans, right?
Yeah, cause you know it's hard to jump out the window with no
when you ain't got no
Clothes
fire
on.
escape.
fire escape. You
Look,
can't.
Look, Steve about to come through, so
You got,
to go.
and your girls do that real good. Be like, look, oh, Yvonne just had a problem, so I gotta go to her house and speak to, you know. So I'm gonna get dressed. So I'm gonna call you when I get back home, okay?
No.
That's your play, yeah.
No, you're wrong.
We be messing up. We be saying like, yo, Bill, you know, he going through something right now, so we gonna go to the bar. We gonna go to the club because you know he upset right now.
So we all gotta go and help. Bill
Everybody
out.
got to go help Bill at the
Bill
club.
like this,
Yep.
you know.
The same thing with us. We gotta go help Cindy out. We gotta have a girls' night. Girls' night turned to an entanglement.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Get that grapefruit.
Ah. Red table talk.
Yeah, hey.
Look.
So anyway, if you guys want to get in on any topic or want to discuss anything that we're talking about, the number to call in is 347-708-0216. You can check us out right now. We're on Facebook Live at IXS Radio. We are on Periscope, Boxcast, Alexa, TuneIn, YouTube, and every other social media
And
streaming
Ustream.
device.
Ustream.
I didn't say Ustream.
Twitter.
Twitter.
We're tweeting right now.
Yeah, so
Instagram.
Cheetos could see us.
Yes,
right.
because we talking to you, okay?
On Facebook Live and all of that.
Are we
all
gonna be mentioning
over.
about this?
He gonna shut us down.
He gonna shut us down at AFCC,
The real
right?
question right now I want to ask. So, is entanglement gonna be added to the cuffing season?
Yep.
Because you know cuffing season starts in September.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Cuffing
You know it
season
should have been longer because
It
you
starts
know.
in September.
Yeah, usually cuffing season is really August.
So cuffing season starts when the kids go to school?
No, the draft and signing starts in August. You know the season
Draft
starts in
and
September.
Oh,
No,
damn.
this is crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
No.
Cuffing season starts. You
I
know.
thought it was like
When
in the
it get
winter
cold,
when it's
yeah.
cold.
No,
outside.
September. That's when the
Oh,
fall.
you
That's what I'm
need
saying. You
to
could
put it
you
up.
just meet
Oh,
the
you got to
chick.
get the
Like
applications.
just
Yeah.
send the applications and all that. So I'm
So
just
let me
saying.
So if you guys looking for applications for cuffing season, Wiz got them for you.
I need one. I need a couple.
I'm just putting
need
it
a
out
couple.
there.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, and if anybody's out there looking for someone to cuff with, and you got your mind right and your head on straight,
Your forehead's not.
and your forehead ain't a 5-head, it ain't square, and you got something. I'm gonna stop
Just-
now.
Crazy.
I'm gonna stop now.
And just make sure, guys
Uh-oh.
and girls, make sure you have all your social medias locked in. I'm saying also your streaming apps, because I don't know where we going into with this COVID, because you might have to be quarantined with them or something. So make sure it's that person you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
if
you
you're doing
fall
an
into that trap.
entanglement, make sure you work out your days where he or she understands that you're going to go spend a night at Wendy's house.
But see, what's cool is
Or
that
Winston.
Now you
Or
can
Auntie.
now you can have dates on Zoom. So if I don't like you,
Delete.
just turn it.
I don't
log
want to
out.
date anybody
Date on
Yeah,
Zoom?
That's
I
so-
actually saw a date on Zoom on Facebook. He was you know, like what you call it, like it's one man, there's two women that he gotta choose.
Oh,
so
okay.
one he was talking to both.
Oh,
on
like
Zoom.
the dating game.
Something like that. Yeah, they was talking on Zoom, and they had both of them had dates on Zoom, and the girl said, you know, I kind of like this because if I don't like them, I can just log off. If I don't like the date, I can just log off and like, oh, bad connection. Oh, I'm like, yo, she's right. But I don't know about cuffing season. I think it's canceled.
No, cuffing season's not canceled because I'm telling you,
Who
We-
you gonna cuff in COVID?
we might not have no sports, so
gotta do something.
Something's gonna happen.
So as soon as that person cough, what you gonna do?
Get
Like-
out.
You win already. It's like this, yo. Would you
I
want to
don't know.
be quarantined by yourself, or you gonna be quarantined with your boo?
It looks like I'll be by myself.
I'm just putting it out there, you know. So fellas, let's make sure when she says she go to auntie house on certain days, make sure you drive upstairs and be a gentleman and walk her upstairs and meet her auntie.
And you
No,
know
that's
that
not what you do.
And you know that
And
she.
you ask Auntie. I'm glad she comes to see you every week. Auntie be like,
She
every
don't come
week,
see
I
me
ain't
every-
seen this challenge 10 months.
Right. You know.
That's the craziness.
Because we give our grandmother's numbers.
10 months.
I'm at my grandma's house. You can call me at my grandma's house, but just don't call after 11.
I like that.
Grandma's sleeping.
I remember those.
Grandma's sleeping. You don't want to come on. You know, Grandma is asleep before Eyewitness News comes on. You know.
So you know what? We didn't get a chance to watch the movies, but I got 2 more movies for y'all to watch.
Damn.
What? I might have watched them.
You probably did that because they're on Amazon, Bill. One was Because I Love You.
It's about abuse.
Huh?
What's it about?
It's
She didn't watch it, Nikki. She don't know.
But she could
okay.
have
I'm
read
gonna tell.
the
No, I did watch it.
Oh, okay.
I watched it this morning because I woke up like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It was about this young lady who was a dancer at the strip club, and she was doing it to put her way through college to take care of her, baby or whatever. And what happened was these group of guys came in there and robbed the strip club, and they took her as a hostage
Wow.
because
She was the best stripper in the house?
Yep. And people were coming from everywhere to see this. Her name was, what was her name? Anyway, I'm not going to tell you her name because I don't remember
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
But you're going to watch the movie and we're going to talk about it.
They stole the
It was,
stripper.
what happened was the guy, one of the main characters, had fell in love with her. He loved her. So he was trying to get her back to her daughter because she had a daughter. And everybody wound up dying except for the stripper.
Damn, why you said that?
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah, be quiet.
And the
told the
next
Yeah, she
one.
told the whole movie.
And the next one was called A Good Thing.
Okay.
That one is about this young lady who meets this guy. After they both have these bad relationships, they wind up falling in love. So now we're gonna watch those.
That's
two
a true
movies.
story right there.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a true
it's not.
story.
Yeah, well,
It's a
know.
true story. Everybody.
That's
Yeah.
real life stuff.
So text it to us in the group.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you get a chance, you text me the name of the other movie we were supposed to watch.
Okay.
So these 2 movies
I-
were
I'm
really good. They
watching
are.
so many damn movies.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Okay.
So
Good.
yeah, I watched all of the Because I Love You. I watched all of that, but I missed a couple of spots of the other movie because I was dozing. But then it was time to wake up. But good movie. So we're gonna watch that, and our next show we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. We probably won't be here next week, so the following week we'll all be here together again,
Yay.
and we can talk about the movies.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
2 weeks is enough.
So if
time.
you guys are listening out there, Yvonne, I know you're listening. People, if you got Amazon Prime, check out these 2 movies. One is Because I Love You, and the other one is A Good Thing. So we can talk about it because they, to me, were very good movies.
Type it in the comments so people can
put
see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Was
we're
you-
gonna take
was
another
you
music
crying?
break.
Huh?
Was you
And
crying? Was it a tearjerker movies?
no, I don't cry.
Okay,
in
okay.
movies.
Yeah, I don't want to
I'm
be
saying.
sad.
It's either I'm gonna laugh or I'm gonna just watch it.
What's wrong with tearjerkers?
Yeah, what's wrong with tearjerkers?
Ain't nothing. I always say something in my eye.
Uh,
I got
You
sleepy
have
eyes.
something in your eye?
I got sleepy eyes, so people can't tell if I'm crying or anything. But like something in my eye. They probably think it's an eyelash or something.
Eyelash. Stupid.
So we're gonna take a musical break.
A music
Okay.
break, not a musical.
It's musical.
It's a music.
We're on front stage. This is a musical,
You
It's
crazy.
a music.
and y'all the characters. Okay, DJ K Nikki, let's take it away.
What?
How you going? What you going?
What you call that?
DJ Tay Nikki.
Tay. Hey, Tay Tay.
Tay Tay.
Tay.
Okay.
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 Let's go.
smooth, but it sure is. I think it's time to rap.
Shall we?
Sure.
Kid play back, rolling strong.
Dope and deaf.
We can get funky with the best. We're just hyping it up.
You know just how it had to be.
Just take a look around, boy. Can't you see? Guys are rushing.
Girls are just blushing.
With rocks to scratch.
While herbs on percussion.
Set the stage for the stage to get set off. I bust a rhyme and a dance and just jet off. So get off because you bit off
more than you can chew.
Now watch the dynamic duo do a little go-go thing.
Come on, rock and swing.
You gotta roll with Kid and play. Now everybody.
I'm the magnificent with the sensational style. And I could go on and on for like a mile a minute. Cause I get in it like a car and drive. And if the record is a smash, I could still survive. I'm the man of steel on the wheel that you're steering. Or rather playing on the record that you're hearing. You might not understand what I'm saying at first, so action low. Put it in reverse. I'm just conversing with your person, this is just a conversation. I'm special ed with a special presentation. Hey, I like to play, so for me it's recreation. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. If work comes to worse, I've got your thirst quencher. But you gotta buy it, don't even try it. I don't rhyme for free, no matter how dry it gets. I collect my money in sets, one before the show and again when I jet. So I get mine and I'm gonna get more, cause I'm financially secure and I'm sure. So I don't need your tips or advice, cause I'm too nice for that, you rat. I can't stand mice, I'm like a cat, kinda frisky. Battling is risky, business, you might acquire dizziness, just like whiskey. Isn't this enough? Oh, you think you're tough? Cookie? I think you better go your bookie, cause you can bet your life that I'm a player like Cookie. On a Friday, this is my day. When I was through, I heard you say, why they diss me like that? I should've repented. Somebody should've said the special ed was the magnificent.
Uncle Ricky, would you read us a bedtime story, please, please?
Alright, you kids get to bed, I get the storybook. Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another, and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT undercover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, keep still, boy, no need for static. Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, why'd you hit me? The barrel set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid he starts to figure, I'll do years if I pull this trigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kit Kat Club is proud to present something new, something different. So will you please give a warm welcome for the rhythm. Well, I came here for something funky to happen. Is this Christmas? Cause everybody's rapping. Prepare to get sparked by the song that I sing. Know my name is Martin Luther, but I'm considered the king. Yo, my beats pumped by the mic I clamp. I don't need an amplifier, my brain is the amp. I got the beat to make it tingle, makes your body mingle. Like you got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle. We gotta say not so, I'm just like Picasso, a pioneer. I am here, ask me how I got so fly. And this answer I can give them, a new beginning, Stevio, and my dope rhythm. I serve the Lord Master, give a mental harm. My soul chief belief is that Islam. My beats pump, so let it grab ya. I got a trick, but my name ain't Alibaba. So open sesame, never heard the best of me. Bet you all the people in the place I bet for the rest of me that it's a new beginning. My name, Kwame, and if you didn't know, I can tell you that I'm a Meliku brother, slicker than oil. Back gets so hot it makes the spit boil. The
Thanks, Serge. And now for the Prime Minister, Sinister.
Nice. Kick 'em in the grill, Pete. Yes, past tense made facially. Third Basal Express, KMD. 3 blind mics on site. Zev Lover gave it the first light. A grin shows a trick up a sleeve. What a tangle web they weave. Deceive is stupefy through fable. Say let's make a deal at the dinner table. Put you on tour, put your record on wax. Trust me. Sign your life on the X. You exit XOR, but what you really get a box of Newports and Puma sweats. Text feeds and frowns upon Enos. Give up gas face and drinks from a thermos. Sub-Rock could at you with a clipper. Gas face given, I beg to differ.
Pete, that was real tough, man, but I gotta get serious now. Hey, yo, John, step to him again.
I'm just gonna sit here and lay back to this mellow beat, you know, and drop some smooth lyrics. Cause it's 88. Time to set it straight, know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word, I'm ready.
Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory, they can't get with me. So pick a BC date, cause you are history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs? Dope or dog food? Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The B-I-G-D-A-D-D-Y-K-A-N-E. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother. At least not with the principle in this pedigree. So when I roll on your rappers, you better be ready to die because you're petty. You're just a butter knife, I'm a machete. This made my Ginsu, wait until when you tried to front so I can chop into your body. Just because you try to be basing, Friday the 13th, I'ma play Jason. Look at game, puzzle, or riddle. The name is Big Daddy, yes, big, not little, so define it. Here's your walking papers, sign it, and take a walk as the Canes start to talk, cause
straight taking out steps. Treating shorty mommies a strip gangster pimp. Hitting 94 just in case you didn't know. Blowing up spots, making not spin Glock. Clips in the air for boarding bus everywhere. Got the rock on, boom, I don't care. Monster mashing, MC boom bashing, beats to rock. Sending a soul, assassins, techniques to conquer. Ray boogies popped up. Pass the pink, that Benny go this week. So why you wanna step Jimmy Chico? You know my fucking stilo, and this beat is going up.
I didn't know it was gonna be that fast. I was still chewing. Anyway, yeah, we're still here. Unfortunately, we have come to the end. Yeah, I thought I was saying unfortunately we're still here. No, we're gonna still. We will be here forever.
Forever.
So, but unfortunately, we have come to the end of this show. Every time we have a good show, I think, some decent topics, it's always a short show. Because Al's always late.
Oh.
But we're gonna forgive him again. Once again, we'll forgive him. But anyway,
Only tried. I was on time today.
We will be back not next Saturday. Saturday after next. I think that's the 29th. You can check out the Let's Be Clear Saturday Night House Party, which airs tonight. You can check out Lady D Sunday Classics, which airs tomorrow from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Make sure you check it out. Some good music. You can check out DJ K NIKKI on the Thursday mix. You can check out Wiz, who's our new family member, who has his own show.
Family member.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
No,
some
I'm
people
joking.
might be tuning in that hasn't tuned in before.
Oh, that's right, you're right.
However,
Hi, everybody.
this is the new family member. You can check him out on Love and Lust. It's every
other Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
We'll be back on the 6th.
They'll be back on the 6th. So make sure you tune in to Love and Lust. Make sure you tune in to all the shows here on IXS Radio. We have enough shows that will keep you entertained.
And there's music 24/7. So it's
Download that app.
Exactly.
Get in tune and be in touch.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're gonna close out the show with some more music. We wish you a very, very happy and blessed Saturday, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right.
Let's go.
Peace.
You got to chill.
Relax your mind, let your conscience be free and get
down to the sounds of EPMD. But you should keep quiet while the MC rap. But if you tired, then go take a nap. Or stay awake and watch the show I take. Because right now, I'm about to shake and bake. D-E-I-C-K is my name, I spell. Thanks to the clientele, yo, I rock well. I'm not an MC who talking all that junk about who can beat who. Sound like a punk. I just get down and I go for mine. Say check 1, 2, and run down the line.
To the average MC, I'm known as the Terminator, funky beat maker, New Jack Exterminator, destroying a boy when your rhymes are not void. Never sweating your girl, YP, cause she's a schizoid. When I'm on the scene, I always rock the spot. I grab the steel with the crown on top. In the beginning, I like to let my rhymes flow. And at 12, I press cruise control. Sit back and relax, let my rhymes tax. Maintain MCs while the doubly max. Always calm under pressure, no need to act ill. Listen when I tell you, boy, you got to chill.
Hey yo, Dizzy Gillespie plays a sax. Me, myself, I love to mag. Red bone booties, I'm out to wag. Stick up kids is out to tag. Again, and I'm feeling fine. Pass me an ice cold glass of wine, so I can get mellow. Lay back and let my girl play the cello. Hello, I hate cello. Hey yo, Dizzy Gillespie plays a sax. Me, myself, I love to mag. Hey yo, Dizzy Gillespie plays a sax. Me, myself, I love to mag. Red bone booties, I'm out to whack. Stick up kids is out to tag. Dizzy Gillespie plays a sax. Me, myself, I love to mag. Red bone booties, I'm out to whack. Stick up kids is out to tag. Spring again, and I'm feeling fine. Pass me an ice cold glass of wine, so I can get mellow. Lay back and let my girl play the cello. Hello, I hate jello, let me be me. Relax on my TPP. Watch a hardy boy, mystery. Greg N-I-C-E, I'm Nitro, and I'm hype, so don't ever believe that you can deceive me. See many visions of love and splendor. I'm the real thing, not like a pretender. I rock rhymes over beats on a real tip. Stay real strong and hang on like a vice grip. Use my mind to control all my body parts. Got an early start, plus I'm very smart. Type of man that the girls wanna read about. Indeed, I proceed to rock the house without a doubt. Stepping up next, no further ado. Smooth B is gonna make it real funky for you. Funky for you.
Tell your mom to mind her business. Your mom's in my business, she's in my business. Can't you see, girl, your mom is trying to end this? Your mom's in our business. Now tell your mom to mind her business.
Before I let go.
Your mom's in our business, she's in our business. Can't you see, girl, that your mom's trying to end this? Your mom's in our business. Now tell your mom to mind her business.